Okay, here's a little trick I learned a long time ago to take the, the block bolt, the cylinder bolts out, to hold the cylinder, hold it all together to the block, these bolts, right? I'm saying, some guys, they put two nuts and do all that fancy stuff with their air gun and all that, right? Me, I learned how to work on engines a long time ago when I was little with my grandfather. This is what my grandfather did. He would take a little bit of some kind of tape. In this case, I'm using electrical tape. Alright, wrap it around the bottom of the stud right here, right? And then take a pair of vice grips. Right? Oh, not tight enough. Oh wait, yeah, it's just tight enough. Okay, and then once you break it loose, then you take a piece of regular, fuel line hose, right? Slide it over the top, right? So you can grab a hold of it without marring the stud. Huh? I mean, yeah, I know it's kind of petty, but some guys go to the far extremes to, keep every speck and particle of dirt out of their motor. But this, for me, it's just something I've always done. And I try not to mar as much of it as I can, you know what I'm saying? Or, if I do, try to use a file or emery paper to smooth it back down. Because, sometimes you don't always have the, optimal tools. Sometimes you got to do it with what you got. Yeah. Hook me right up. There you go. Hey. No muss, no fuss. Alright. Now, look, as you can see, I've been working on this for, a few hours over the course of the last few days, right? I finally got it to break loose, right? And I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see if we can get some zoom for you. You see right here, right? I've got it to move down a whole inch. And you see all this rust right here. This one is worse. This is the number 2, the one that, that had the most problems. Right, that had the stuck valve open. All of this right here is just corroded rust, right? And then from this line right here all the way down is how far I've gotten both the pistons to move. That's why I'm taking the cylinder head studs out, so I could raise it up. Don't want to break the chain at this point, you know what I'm saying, because there's a trick to putting the chain back in. Alright, so you want to leave it like this for a while. Raise it up, you know what I'm saying, and then right here, right, I'm going to block it off, right, so I can finish tapping the pistons the rest of the way out of the cylinders. Right, that's why I took the studs out. Right, because once they move, right, they're coming out. So I'm tapping on this, right, yeah, well, pounding on this. Right. I can feel the bottom of the skirt, it's right here. Right. But now I need to get something, right, to use as, as a driving force. You got the pistons, the bottom of the piston skirt sticking down about, 13, 16, millionth of an inch or something. It's going down. Let's see how far. Almost. Yeah, I can see the wristband coming down. There's the wristband. I got half the piston out. Right, the first ring should be right there. Alright, but it's kind of alright, kind of a pain. Alright, so right, I don't know if I broke this skirt off this piston or if it was already broken, but there's some metal here. A couple of good sized pieces of metal down in the crank, so we're gonna have to take this motor all the way down. But from what I can tell, you know, the way the crank is moving, I think the bottom end is in good shape. Right? I just need to get the pistons out. Okay, I got it to the oil hole, so that means there's probably still 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch of piston still inside the barrel. Right? There's a lot of rust, you know what I'm saying, the upper part of the cylinder. Right? But it's still stuck pretty fast, pretty tight. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know, using various, you know, various implements. I use my rubber dead blow hammer. I use this rubber hammer. Right? I've chopped it a few times with this little ball peen hammer. Right? You know what I'm saying? I've worked it up this far. Right? I've been using this piece of birch wood stick, you know what I'm saying, to pound the pistons down. Right? I mean, you know, this has been a chore right here. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure the first ring is right there, because I can see it right here. Right? I can see it. So, yeah, I think there's 3 rings on this baby. Right? And then it's got a dome piston. Alright, so we're going to keep going. Okay. I got the clips off. And I've been slowly tapping the wrist pin out with the size pick. Right? I'm going to do this one over here, right? Because I got the clip out from here. Right? You know, slowly. Right? You don't want to, like I said before, you don't want to damage these parts too bad that you can't, you know, clean them up. There's one. One moving. There we go. Okay. There's 2. Now, let's see what we got here. A little bit of play, I would say acceptable. It's a little rusty. As you can see, moisture got down inside all of it, you know what I'm saying, and over time it's rusted it a little bit on the inside of the case, but you know what I'm saying, that ain't really too bad. There's a lot of oil in it still. Right? Everything sounds good. The crank feels really good and tight. The chain rolls real easy. Right? See that? Right. The con rods look pretty good. Right. They hadn't had any oil in them in a while, so they've, you know, surface rusted right there. But that's okay. Inside of the case looks really good. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, this is the front of the, you know, the cylinders. This is the back. Alright, chain tensioner plug, right, all that stuff. Yes, I damaged all of these pistons, right, in the attempt to remove them. Right, I'm not worried about it. I was probably going to buy a new set of pistons for it anyway. Alright, the inside of the cylinder walls don't look too bad. I mean, yes, there's a lot of rust and stuff, but a lot of this will hone out, you know what I'm saying? I can, you know, I'm going to get some navel jelly and try to dissolve as much of it before I hone it as I possibly can. Alright, but it looks pretty good. These, you know, new set of pistons and rings, right? You know what I'm saying? Clean up the rest of it. Right, the bottom end looks good. You know what I'm saying? Well, this thing might just run before it's all over with. So, what we're going to do is, since we got it all loose now, alright, we're going to pop these babies out. There's one. Woo, look at that. Yep, rusted all the way down to the bottom ring. Tight as fuck, look at that. Come here. There too. Yep, pretty rusted. Alright. Not too bad though. I mean, look, I mean, they ran this poking motor hard. Alright, let's get this pin out. The safe way. There we go. This pins look pretty good, you know, I mean, you know, it all looks pretty clean. It's just been laying out there in the dirt, like I said. Them pistons are toast. Probably going to be, you know, add a broach tray or something, I don't know. Clean them up anyway, just to show you guys what they look like, you know what I'm saying, before they all rusted out. Well, I did most of the surface cleaning, but as you can see, there was a large amount of rust. Alright, so put our trusty stick down and our, you know, mouth-killing hammer. Bang! Alright. Yeah. Now, to complete the teardown, you know, all I gotta do now is just take the chain tensioner guide thing out. Right. Now, you know, this one usually has a little rubber, you know, rubber piece. I saved what was left of it. You know what I'm saying? This was like a, you know, 1/4 inch thick rubber, something. It's all hard and brittle now. It's slid right in, you know, the length of the chain tensioner guide. You know what I'm saying? And it, you know, was like, you know, right, but that's this stuff here. I mean, look, watch. These need to be changed periodically. You know what I'm saying? The other one is still, you know, it's still mounted inside the engine. That one's worn out too. It's getting replaced too. Oh look, what does it say on here? These are .010 over. Oh. They re-sleeved it, or is that stock? I don't know. Wow, that's interesting. Some of you forum guys, and, you know, super Pokey Motorhead dudes would know, wouldn't you? Right? Let's find out. 010. That's the size of the sleeve. Has they been re-sleeved, or is that stock? Please leave a comment if you know the answer. Me, I don't. Right, so we're gonna go from there. That concludes. Right, the top end cylinder head and cylinder removal from a 1979 xs650 Yamaha. Alright, Sam, thanks for watching. Alright, please like and subscribe, share this video if you think it was good enough for other people to know about. Alright, thank you.